Hello and welcome to the sewing studio. Today I'm going to show you how to make these lovely scissor keepers, and they've got 3 pockets, so you take up to 3 pairs of scissors, and these are made with 2 rectangles of fabric measuring 10 inches by 7 inches. So for these I've actually used some leftover layer cake squares which I've cut down. So I've taken 2 10-inch squares and I've cut 3 inches off to make a rectangle. So you just put it right sides together. You can use any fabric, anything that you've got. As I say, it's 7 by 10. But for today, I'm going to use these up, and I'm actually just going to cut off a 3-inch strip. So I've now got my 7 by 10 rectangle. You put your fabric right sides together, and then you're going to sew, and here's one I've done earlier. You're going to sew all the way around using a 1/4 inch seam, and you're going to leave a gap here for turning. And you can see on this one, I've actually cut the corners off, so that gives me nice crisp points when I turn it through. When you do this though, be careful that you don't cut through your stitching. So then you turn it all the way through and you go to your iron and you give it a good press. Don't worry about the gap at the moment, just press that, because you're not going to have to top stitch that closed. The next thing you're going to do is you are going to take one corner and you are going to pull that across to this edge here so that you've got a triangle shape. And then, I don't know if we need to zoom in on this bit, but you can see that we've got this nice triangle shape of the coloured fabric. So we press that, so we've got that lovely triangle, and then the next thing we do is we fold it over again and then back on itself. So sometimes you just have to sort of give it a little wiggle to fold it back on itself. And then you give it a really, really good press. So I'm just going to tuck that corner down so I'll get a nice point on that corner. And there we are. What you then do is you machine all the way down here. Stop with your needle in and machine all the way up there. And that is your scissor keeper made. But what you can then do is, like I've done, you can put a button and you can put a little hanger to hang them up. This one I've just put a little wooden thimble button on. Or with these bits that you've got left over, if you've got some pieces left, you could actually make a little hangy loop like this, and you could attach that on there and put a button to sort of cover up your stitching either side. So there's lots you can do to decorate it to make it your own, and as I say, you can put up to 3 pairs of scissors in it, and that's how you make a folded scissor keeper. So as always, have fun, and I look forward to seeing you next time here in the sewing studio.